Okay, so unfortunately this pick is going to be boring because I'm just going to be taking the rare here just to build up the collection. I'm like also trying to do like a different thing. There we go. So this pick is not actually that interesting. Now the good news is that this pack is also just pretty weak. Like I think Turgid's Shadow is pretty good, and so is Bound in Gold. I'd likely be picking one of those two cards if I wasn't just taking the rare here. Look, it might not be correct. Oh god, what did I miss? Oh, Migraine Life? Yikes. Yeah, hopefully that does get better. That is no fun at all for sure. No, unlikely that I can do it every set. Ooh, we got past an Arnie, so I'm gonna take an Arnie. Somebody took a uncommon out of this pack. Left a couple of very decent uncommons too. But we're gonna take the Arnie. I think Arnie's actually just also a fine card. And it is a rare, so we're gonna pick it. Nice. Well, allow me to be the
dulcet ASMR tones that you crave to help your headache get better.
Did that work? Did the headache go away? Is it fixed? James liked it. James liked it. Should I have an ASMR stream redemption? It would just mostly be annoying because I'd have to hold my mic up to my mouth a lot, and I don't have like a boom arm or anything. I might do an ASMR redemption. That could be really funny, honestly. Okay, no rares in this pack. Oh, Carver's Vicious Return is actually like vicious. This card is really, really sick. There's also Port of Carfell and Scumheart. A lot of the uncommon lands getting opened here. I think Carter's Vicious Return goes decently well with Arnie. No, you can keep sleeping, Cat. Sorry, she thought I was calling her over. Go back to sleep, kitty. So let's grab that. I think this card is pretty sick. It's quite cool because like even though it looks like it kind of messes you up pretty early, like the fact is if you're holding a fatty, you can actually just discard it to the second chapter and then just get it back with haste and a 1/1 counter. So it's like kind of a cool little like one turn suspend reanimation spell, which is kind of sweet. Yeah. Yes. Kitty sleep indeed. Kitty sleep indeed. There's a pile of clothes on the bed, and she just freaking hones in on that every time. It is her palace. She's actually like upset when we actually do our laundry properly because then there's nothing to lie on and create a nest in. Oh, I absolutely live in it. I absolutely live in it. ASMR. If I get a mic stand, I will create ASMR stream or an ASMR redemption. I can agree to that. I will agree to that. If I can get a boom arm. Yeah, the green screen fund actually does come first. I think that like getting a green screen, like it would actually also like be good for my professional practice. Ooh, that would be good gear. She doesn't purr while she sleeps is the problem. She does get on my lap and purr sometimes, so maybe you could do that. I'm actually just gonna grab the Craven Hulk here. I don't think Cole is actually very good, and I definitely don't think I need a Rune of Flight. This is actually just like a good card. Like it can't block alone, but it sure as shit can attack alone, and also just it can attack, and it's a 4/4, so like that's pretty good. There's also a Huggy Mob, which I think is a totally fine card, but again, when in doubt, take the cheap card. Is the PSA. Ooh, Draugr's Helm. I am already. Ooh, there's also a Frostbite though. Both of these cards are very, very good. I guess I'll take the uncommon over the common, probably. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to sub, Chris. At the end of the day, spend your money the way you want. But if you want good Scully emotes, that subbing is the only way you're going to get them. That is unfortunately paywalled. I think just Scary Firewalker is actually like a totally fine card here. There's quite a few decent white cards. I'm going to keep an eye on white, see if it's open. Red definitely seems open. Black, I'm a little bit less sure about. Though, again, late Draugr's Helm. I thought. Jeez, really late Giant's Amulet too. Do people are not respecting these cards. Dude. No, honestly, jokes aside, like, remind me how much I owe you, because like I feel really bad about that. Like, getting random shitty cards lost in the mail is like really shit. Like, that's actually super shit. I'm not gonna give you a sub to the channel because that seems very counterintuitive, but I will like low key just pay you back because I feel pretty shit about that. I'm actually so pissed about that, honestly. Like, they were like kind of expensive cards. Like, wasn't there like an Ulamog or some garbage in there? I'm gonna take the Giant Amulet, just keep myself a little bit open. Because this does feel a little bit signalish to me. This pack's kind of whatever. Doesn't really have any good cards for us at all. Just take an uncommon for more vault progress. Oh, okay, the Ulamog. Okay, yeah, because I remember I sent you two, and I didn't remember which one was which. The foil. Oh yeah, the Akiri and the flip lands. Yeah, man, feels bad, dude. That was what, like $15 for the cards or something like that? Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less in that range. Just PM me about it. I'll pay you back. Like, that's like, obviously, like, it's trash that the mail lost the cards, but I'll pay you back. It's like, you don't need to be the one paying the price for that. Grimdrauger. It's like not exactly. Actually, that's a really. Yeah, I don't know. Blue is kind of looking open to me, and black is kind of like not looking open. So I'm wondering if we don't just like slide into blue here. You could just be blue-red. Blue-red. I guess I have a giant. I was going to say blue-red, no giants. I do have one. But, like, I'm pretty sure Augury Raven is just very good. Oh, wow. Yeah, blue seems open. Although, ironically, this is a blue-black land. The Yeti is not good. I'll take the blue-black land just because it's, again, vault progress, but whatever. Marco isn't even about being too powered up. It's just Marco just has never not been Timmy Power Gamer. You know what I mean? Like, Marco has just never not been, like, his decks aren't even OP. They just, like, are just these, like, 8-mana nonsense cards, and, like, we just are dumb and don't have enough counter spells or whatever to stop it from happening, so we die. Like, every time I die to Marco, I honestly am just like, yeah, I probably deserved this. Like, I probably could have done something about it if I'd been, like, more responsible. Instead, I just decided to have out for my own thing and then die to Marco, so whatever. Okay, let's see. Okay, so again, we're gonna take the rare here, which is a shame because it's definitely not a rare that goes in our deck at the moment. Again, though, pretty bad pack otherwise, to be honest. Like, Squash is probably the card I'd pick otherwise, and like, that's not exciting. So I'm actually like mostly like not like, this pack is just bad, so I'm mostly like not losing out here. This is also a 5-drop for what it's worth. So we get to pick that rare up kind of for free. Turgid Shadow. Ooh, I'm taking a Basalt Ravager easy here. Like, we're definitely red. We're definitely starting to look like we want to be giant wizards type stuff. And like, this card is just very good. Like legitimately just very good. Yep, not that close. All right, let's get the black cards out of here. It does look like we're pretty solidly, rather, red-blue at this point. This card doesn't need to be in my deck either. The biggest wizards. Ooh. No! This is so good for my deck! Okay. That's annoying. That's very annoying, because this is a rare. It's, like, not even a bad rare, honestly. Alright. 3 cards, blue goes to 2 black, you're right. But my blue cards are better than my black cards, or at least comparable. Either way, we're taking the rare here. Just ignore the blue-red perfect card for us here. It didn't exist, it never did. That hurt a little bit. That hurt just a little bit. Undersea Invader, not exactly the brand of giants I'm looking for. Cinderheart Giant, also not the brand of giants I'm looking for. We are rare drafting here. We are rare drafting. Like, we got to build a collection somehow, James. And I want to minimize the number of drafts I need to and like wild cards I need to spend. So this is the way you do that. Tormentor's Helm. God. None of these cards are that good. Maybe like 1 Run Amok is fine if I'm aggressive. Maybe a Tormentor's Helm, actually. Although I don't know how good this card actually is. It's very cheap equipped, though, so I guess we'll take it. Ooh, Tibbers. Hey, Chris, welcome to the Griffin Eyrie. I do appreciate your subscription, my friend. Enjoy your sweet cat and gas emotes. This card is apparently ruining early standard right now, which is really funny. Dwarven Hammer would be fine in this deck, I think. As would Bergstrider, as would Craven Hulk. We're gonna wheel something here. I'm just gonna take the shitty rare. Ooh, love to see me a Doomscar Titan. That is just a good card for an archetype. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Chris, you are gas. You are gas. I don't say this enough. My friends are great. I have great friends. I appreciate my friends. I guess I'll just take a Volatile Fjord here. Liara Mirror Lake with a double green activation is certainly not looking like what we want to be doing. I do like that they made these cards not very splashable, given how powerful they are. The fact that it's a double off-color activation means that you can't just slide this into your like blue X deck that isn't green and expect to get there, which I think is actually like good design, frankly. Wow, a lot of rares in this draft. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, this means I probably cut off a couple of drafts that I need to do total to open all the cards. I'm not even really passing it over anything. Like, I'm not going to take a third to Scary Firewalker. Still pretty sure this Yeti is trash, and Dual Strike is definitely not a draft card. So yeah, let's take Battle for Predagard here. A Null, Cinderheart, Yeti. Also, why is this not a giant? The fact that this is not a giant makes it that much worse because it's just like a random irrelevant creature type, which is just kind of stupid. I will take a Cinderheart giant here, I think. So the real test is, do we wheel the gold giant that we picked a rare over? It kind of looks like the answer to that question is no so far, which is a little unfortunate. Do I take a Breakneck Berserker? I definitely don't need a second Helm, that's for sure. Do I want a Brine Barrow Intruder? It doesn't really do anything. I guess I'll take a Berserker. 3 mana 3/2 is like fine. Poggers, we did wheel it. Rewarded for everything. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That is great. That is excellent. I am happy. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. You love to see it. Ooh, rewarded is another good suggestion for emotes. I'm gonna add that to the list for sure. I'm gonna add that to the list for sure. Ooh, another Craven Hulk is actually great. Double Craven Hulk is sweet. Running my brother-in-law to get his. Oh, sounds good. All right, see you in a bit, rookie. Then good luck with that. Oh no, get out of my deck. Don't get out of my deck. All right, what's our rare? Ooh, Poggers on color rare. Is it playable? It might be. So this is Cosima, God of the Voyage. It's probably fine and limited. I honestly don't really know what this card does. This card is so goddamn confusing. But like, I'll take it. It's a rare, so I'm picking it anyway. I may as well try playing it for science. Gonna take Herald Unites the Elves here over like Depart the Realm is probably the next best card for us anyway. So once again, not really giving much. I like these rare picks where I'm basically just not even giving a lot. Yeah, I did see that PV is really high on Cosima. I have no idea if that's good or not, but whatever. But to be fair, PV is also not talking about draft, from what I know. Oh, that's very funny. I like that, James. Ooh, Reckless Crew. That seems fine. I'll play a Reckless Crew. More rares. Yeah, we are getting to rare draft like a lot this draft, which I'm pretty down with. Carvel Harbinger. This is only good for foretelling and instant of sorceries. I actually do not have a lot of foretell in this deck, which makes me feel like this card's not great for us. I definitely do not want another Tiscari Firewalker. Like, I just don't think I need that. There's Liara Kinseekers. I might actually just take the Bloodline Pretender and like name Dwarf or Giant. Yeah, that actually seems really good. That actually seems really good. I like these rare picks where I convince myself I'm not giving up a lot. Look, I actually don't think I was there. Ooh, on color spell land is great. Very happy to see that. The OG hosts were Dan Levy and somebody else, right? Yeah, Dan Levy is very, very funny. I remember Alex telling me, I think at one point, that like he was a bit of a diva on set, but he is undeniably a very talented actor. Fearless Liberator actually seems pretty decent here. Ooh, I could also take a Mistwalker, but like my curve is just like my curve is like a fucking rectangle. Is like not just like nothing, 3 drops. So we're gonna take a 2-drop here. We might even wield the changeling, but also not gonna like cry if we don't. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I mean, I'm not speaking to him as a person, just as a creator. Like he is a very, very talented creator. Like Schitt's Creek remains one of the best TV series I've ever watched of like television, period. So it's hard for me to hate too hard, but like, yeah, fair enough. Exactly, right? Like what somebody portrays on screen and what they are in real life are often very different things. I actually did meet Dan Levy, like just in passing once. And he did seem like nice enough, but obviously that was also like a 10-second interaction on the street. Like you on stream. Yee. Okay, do I want Raven form? No, I think I want Mistlet Yara. A lot of people jokingly refer to this as the blue Path to Exile because it sort of just neutralizes the creature it goes on. It's not Path to Exile, but it is importantly a decent removal spell, pseudo removal spell that also is a 2-drop. Yeah, James does have a pretty powerful off-screen presence. I think we can agree to that for sure. Do I want a second Raven or a second Hagi Mob? I think second Raven looks better to me. This is not what I didn't. No, this card does not do what I thought it did. I may actually not wind up playing that card. I'm not super sold on it, having read it a second time. I thought that this said create X 2/1 red dwarf berserker tokens for like red X. But I guess that would probably also just be absurd. So I don't know. I don't know why I thought that would be a thing. Either way, I don't think I'm playing it because I have like 1 equipment and 0 vehicles, so that seems bad. I don't hate the Kinseekers. I did pick up a little bit more Foretell as well, but I'm not a big fan. I don't know. Let's pick up the Kinseekers. Probably not play them. Yeah, I mean, I should have thought of that, I guess. Demon Berserker doesn't matter creature type wise, but it might be a fine playable. Again, is a 2-drop. Ooh, wield the Hagi Mob anyway. I don't think Vault Robber is good though. And that's the end of the draft. Okay, let's quickly add our rares to the spreadsheet before we start the deck building. Or deck tuning, or whatever you want to call it. So we got 1 Arnie Broken Brow. Yeah, let's look through the. Okay, so. Yeah, so Arnie Broken Brow and Cosima also. And that's all the rares we're playing in this deck. But then sideboard, we got tons of rares. Sideboard, we've got Rally the Ranks. One Rally the Ranks. We got Tybalt's Trickery. Reckless Crew. Herald unites the elves. Battle for Bredegard. Wow, I actually got a lot of rares this draft. People were just passing them out. Battle for Bredegard. The Bears of Lityara. And Territe Sanctum. All right, down to 47 required drafts remaining. Which is actually fine, I think. That number will continue to decrease throughout the day. Cool. Cool. All right. Oh, is this like actually just the deck? I didn't even look at the numbers, but this is actually just a 40 card deck. I don't think I want to change any of the cards in here. So I think we're just this is the deck. We're just running it. All right, well that was easy. Haven't had a chance to listen to NDK's podcast yet. Is it good? I was pretty excited when he said that because like I was really curious to see how he is as a DM. And so if he's doing a podcast of him literally DMing something, then that's like really cool. It's like sort of blue-red kind of Giants, but loosely at best. All right, I'm gonna quickly run to the washroom, and then we will get started with this. Oh goddamn! What I want to do. We will get started with this draft as soon as I get back. All right, took a snapshot. Done. Here's the deck, and I will be RB. I mean, if you want to volunteer to make it. All right, see you later. Right, I'm back. I have a jar of peanut butter, which I will be eating with a spoon. Oh, his brother's the DM? I actually didn't realize that, Chris. That's kind of cool, too. All right. Ooh, that is a unfortunate array of emotes. Don't think those were ever meant to be seen together. All right. Also, in 3, 2, 1, we are at the 1/3 mark, just like that. All right, and then let's get started. Oh, of course it is. It would not be my stream if I didn't forget to take down the stupid BRB notice after I BRB. I feel like BRB could be an emote meme. People just spam it at me every time I forget to turn the damn thing off. no dice, Kieran. Sorry, buddy. You could. Deep stream. Oh, okay, sure. Draw. I'm reasonably sure that sleep streams are against TOS, aren't they? I feel like people used to do that to like farm online time or something, but like it's actually just against the rules now. All right, let's play first. Honestly, this seems like a very decent hand, so let's keep it. Everyone got some snazzy Erebos sleeves. I'm actually going to suspend the Augury Raven here rather than play the Immerstorm Raider because I don't actually have any cards in the hand right now that I really want to discard, and I feel like playing it just as a random card is like a little wasteful. Yeah, I'm going to just play the Augury Raven this turn, and I'm going to flip it. There's a little 4/4 going. No, don't kill my bird. They're definitely killing my bird. Sadly, unlike Suspend, it doesn't have haste. That is extremely okay with me if that's what you're doing. I actually have more Berserkers in my hand right now than anything else. Am I supposed to get Berserker as the creature type here? I guess I will. Like, I'm just going to customize it to whatever my hand currently is, I suppose. No blocks. So they didn't 2-spell before attacks. They didn't spell at all before attacks, apparently. Sure. I guess I'm gonna go to combat here. The Mist of Lit Yara. Oh, Feed the Serpent. Well, sure, they were gonna do that no matter what. Like, literally zero I could have done about that. Sure, take 2 of them. And then I'll just play the Craven Hulk. Wait, look at you. Oh, wait, I'm gonna lie. I didn't want to be okay. Actual thought process that occurred. I saw that you piped up in chat, Pete, But for some reason, I thought that I wasn't sure if you had left or not, and I didn't want to say like, oh, welcome back, and then have you be like, I never left, what the hell? So I didn't say that, and now instead the opposite thing happened, so of course. How's it going, Pete? Welcome back. You were here at some point, right? Anyway. That could have gone better, but so be it. Do I want to just play the Omen Keel? Or do I want to actually play Cosima out? Not entirely sure I know the answer to that question. What do I want to do? Do I want to play the Omen Keel or the other one? It is a god vehicle. You are goddamn right, James. You've been gone a while and welcome back. You're here for the first time? What the hell? Alright, well, how's it going, Pete? I don't know why I thought you'd already been here. That's buck wild to me. But also I apologize, because that was just rude as a result. Alright, let's get in there. Alright. Apparently 4 hours is too long for my brain to have been streaming for, because I'm already losing it, it seems. But yeah, welcome, Pete. Glad to have you as always. So yeah, I guess I exile this. Oh yeah, okay. Well, now we actually have a thing to discard to the Immersturm Raider, because apparently I'm not casting a 7-drop anytime soon. Sure. So let's get rid of that. Drawing a land is actually quite nice. Straight up. Yes, I would like to put a voyage counter on it. Go to combat. Swing with both. Now I can just miss Sibilant Yara, one of the 2/2s, when they try to double block. Which, of course, they have to. Oh, they're just single blocking both? Alright, sure, then I'll just chill. Take one anyway. Oh yeah, I kind of missed the part where my opponent's just, like, at 7. That's fucking funny, Alex. +2/+0 gains thingy until end of turn. Sure, that resolves. And then I'll just do this. I mean, they get the random thinger back. That part does still happen, but, like, didn't do what they wanted it to do, certainly. What do you know? It basically was Swords to Plowshares. Okay, my opponent is just on mono infernal pet deck. That, like, this is actually just a meme now. That's very funny. Alright, I mean, they're both big now, I suppose. That's a thing. Ooh. Alright. My opponent's, like, doing some spicy things here. Suddenly these pets are all large. So this enters as a giant wizard, so I'd rather actually have the cast the Berserker first to grow the Pretender. So I'm definitely attacking with these two. The question is, do I attack with this? I think I do, realistically. Because if they want to block it profitably, they're blocking something else not profitably, and that works better for me, I think. Yeah, I agree. So it's just kind of free damage. So my opponent's at a virtual 6 right now. Yeah, like, this is fine. Sure. And then take 4, go to 1. Now you're dead on board to, like, 2 random ping triggers that I have. They now have to kill the Hagi mob and the tormenting thingamajig. So that felt like not the right blocks. And my opponent agreed. So that Cosima in Exile, like, didn't do anything. I really don't know how I'm supposed to use this card. Because, like, I basically just exiled my own 2/4 for no reason, and then, like, it didn't matter to the game at all. And, like, I get, like, obviously the longer the game goes, the better this card is, but I'm wondering, next time I'm just going to try casting it as the Omen Keel and see if that's not better. Oh, yeah, you're gonna get a wall of text there because it's 2 cards in one and it just does like 100 things. I think the boat side is probably better. Do I want to change anything? I could see Brine Barrow Intruder like being kind of decent in the same way that like the Missile Yara was. But it's also just kind of a shitty card. Like it's just not a good card unto itself. This doesn't really do anything. No, we're just gonna run it back. We're just gonna run it back. It's basically Smuggler's Copter. I mean, honestly, that's probably less hyperbolic than it sounds. Notably, Smuggler's Copter does not require a connection to happen, which is pretty relevant. But it's definitely a very strong card, no doubt about it. Yep, hand seems fine. Hand seems fine. Play out the Fjord. Yeah, I think we're just gonna vote next time. And call it a day. I kind of wanted to see if the Cosima side was like relevant. We're just gonna hit the mountain here. Yes, we have a 5-drop in hand, but like I don't need 1,000 lands. Yeah, like honestly, this is fine. Ooh, Rune of Flight on either Craven Hulk or Hoggy Mob looks like that could be a pretty spicy meatball. The front is probably more constructed relevant than it is limited relevant, is my gut on that. We'll have to see. But the front is so slow, like ludicrously slow. Helm is actually a really good draw here, isn't it? Because it actually means that I get to attack my Emerson Raider into them. So I've been pretty impressed with this card. It's literally just Leon and Scimitar with slight upside, but it costs you a red mana instead of a colorless mana. But the fact that it only equips for 1 really does mean that it's like not bad. Do they have the demonic trick here? Yep, I'm very okay if they do. Yeah, they do. All right, sure. Like that's fine. You still took a damage and you traded a shitty trick for my card that had already drawn me a new card. So I don't know. I feel like we like mostly broke even there. It does have a lot of words. It does have a lot of words. Alright, so let's just play Craven Halt. They foretold the card on their turn and then just attack me for 1. Thus the mind games begin again. Braggart seems fine. Alright, well, there's a very reasonable chance that the card that they foretold is Iron Price, but I don't think there's much I can do about that. I'm just gonna play out my Hoggy Mob here. We're just gonna put some beefcakes on the table and see what sticks. Is this the opponent that showed us Feed the Serpent? I feel like it is. They're definitely on Feed the Serpent mana right now, and I expect the Serpent to be fed if they can. They're trying to see if they need to do it before I declare blocks, but they can let me go to blocks first. Oh, they're just doing it now? Sure. No blocks. Okay. So let's do this. And then let's do this. Sure. All right, let's try the boat side this time. The thing is, now my creatures are bigger than the stupid boat, though. So, like, maybe I'm just supposed to actually play Cosima and then exile it. Or something. Because, like, the boat is actually just not great right now. I don't need the boat. My creatures are just bigger than the boat. So I think I'm actually just going to do that. I'll just keep all my cards in hand for the time being. Actually, you know what? I might just, like, do neither of those things and just get the ping damage in. Chew out OP. They do have an Iron Verdict. Okay. I can live with that. I figured they probably were holding on to it. That was the card they foretold. It's also why I diversified the things. Like why I didn't just put the flying on this. Because I wanted both of them to be real threats. Yeah, let's pay the one. Do I pay the one? Yeah, I'll pay the one here. I'll pay the one. I'll pay the one, and then just play the Surtland Frostfire. And then next turn I can have a maybe slightly better idea of what I want to do with freaking Cosima. This card still confuses me to no end, but... Now my opponent's dead over 2 turns. Obviously, removal notwithstanding, but... I mean, we're dead over, like, about as many turns, if we're being fair. Does this attack me for 6? And then 7 next turn, yeah, so they actually have us dead faster than we have them dead. That's a little alarming. Ooh, that also does a lot of damage. Ooh! Oh, what a good draw. What a good draw that is. Alright, Basalt Ravager, do your thing. Shooting this Valkyrie out of the sky. Bam. What does this do? Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player. Now we're just... Look. We're gonna go with this. This. I wanted to get, yeah, it was important to actually get the equip on there because it does speed up my clock substantially. I guess I will just play the boat here. Because if I draw any other creature, it has haste, which is not bad. No, I would have played Godside if I had the mana for it, but I needed to spend the 1 mana to equip the Hulk, as I said. And again, the difference between 4 and 5 when my opponent's at 10 is huge. So here I'm just obviously jump blocking the 5/5 pretty easily. Actually, wait, am I? This isn't lethal because they didn't attack with the bird. I'm just gonna not block. If I die to a combat trick, I accept that, but I think this actually gives me better outs to win. Like, this legitimately gives me much better outs to win. They have another Valkyrie? Jesus, that's not good for me, obviously. Alright, well, I couldn't know that they would have that. Even if I'd blocked, that wouldn't put me in any better situation, so I think I still played it fine there. But it does look like we're going to a game 3 here, because, yeah, the endless onslaught of cheap flyers. This card, by the way, if you're considering drafting this format, do not sleep on it. This card, as a 2-mana 3/2, is absurd, and it is not that difficult to make it a 3/2. Yeah, like, even if I'd played Cosima, I don't think it would have mattered. Hang on. Oh, wait. What does this card do? PogChamp. I win. Never mind. I win. Easy game. Easy life. PogChamp. Bottom. No. Also, punt, I should have crewed the stupid Omen Keel first. But, it didn't matter. I think my opponent forgot about that one. To be fair, I almost did too. But yes. All Gruul rares in your sealed pool? That is gas. Good luck. Our sealed pool is trash. We went, I think, 3-3, although admittedly one of them was because we died to a bug, which was pretty annoying. But my seal pool is not very good. Also, yeah, chat, come on. Y'all gotta help me not lose. I have to do the work myself? Like, what the hell is the point of streaming if my chat doesn't do the work for me? That was sweet though. I enjoyed that. Ooh, I forgot I get some mastery herbs already. What do we get? We get this card style and this card style so far. And then we get some stuff. What's my next card style? Ooh, feed the serpent. Nice. And then mastery tree. Oh yeah, what's the mastery tree? We haven't actually looked at the mastery tree. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kieran. Your help is indispensable as always. All right, yeah. What are the mastery trees? Let's take a look. All right, so the white tree, Stalwart Valkyrie into Valkyrie Sword, the Rune, then Sigrid, Halvar, and Redane. Black is Infernal Pet into Draugr's Helm, Rune. Okay, yeah, so it's random common, then it looks like it goes random common, the tribal creature equipment, the on-color rune cycle, and then the gods of that color. Let's see if I can guess what the random common is. What'll be the random common for green? What would the random common for green be? The fight spell, maybe? Oh, no, of course, Cerule's Packmate. That makes sense. That's like probably the best green common. The fight spell is not far behind, though, in my opinion. Blue is going to be the Augury Raven, then. Yeah. And then red is... Is there a burn spell in red? I don't actually know what the red one is. Oh, ew, it's terrible. And then Teralf, Birgi, and Arnie. Green, and then Bo, and then Essica, Toski. Friggin' Toski, what a great card. I'm actually like very hyped about Toski being a card that exists. Rune of Might, and then Allrund, Cosima, and Orvar. Nice. Let's go with blue, actually, because I can actually get the card style for my Raven right now. I have 2 of them. And then... Oh yeah, like... I have literally all 3 of the cards I'm about to get the styles for in the current deck that I've drafted, which is pretty cool. Now I just get to make my deck look fancier during the draft. Nice. You'll have to see it. Soon. Oh, I have 62? I had myself down to 61. Nice. Must have missed one somewhere. Alright, back to the draft. Oh, gotta make sure we apply those styles. Important. Now let's draft. So waiting to hear back from Wizards about the stupid glittering frost bug. Did you not reimburse me the cost of the draft? Oh my god. They actually processed it, just like didn't do that. That's so lame. This actually looks like a nice little curve, honestly. What am I gonna do here? Normally I'd probably suspend... we're keeping, obviously. Normally I think I'd suspend the Augury Raven. But I think that actually playing the Omen Keel into Teskari Firewalker looks pretty appealing here, so that's what we're gonna do. Because if I can get the Omen Keel rolling early, like it attacks as a 3-power creature that like just generates card advantage, which seems quite strong, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Toot. Never mind the fact that it's obviously a Viking barge and not a steam engine. Jeez. Alright, Varagoth. Has Death Touch too? Wonder if my opponent trades for it. They might trade my rare for their rare. It's not even the worst. Berserker. I apparently just have a lot of Berserkers in this deck. So I'm gonna do Yeah, so I'm gonna do this, naming Berserker. And then crew this with that. And go to combat. Yeah, so they're just snap trading that. I think it's honestly fine. My rare for their rare is totally reasonable. Yeah, 62 packs. We're gonna go higher than that. We're gonna go higher than that. We're gonna have a big. I don't know if we're gonna get to do it today, honestly, but we are gonna have a big pack opening party. That is the plan at the moment. Here I think I'm just gonna eat a land. Get a trigger. Yeah. Easiest decision I've ever made. Then we're gonna go to combat. And then we're gonna suspend our Raven friend. Wait, Kolvari. Sorry, which one is Kolvari? Somebody give me... Is Kolvari the green, like, Legends Matter card? Is that the one? I feel like that's the card, right? Yeah. It doesn't feel very good in Limited, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it feels like you really kind of have to, like, already be popping off a little bit for that to be relevant. So this is whenever a creature or planeswalker is dealt damage by a giant, wizard, or spell I control. I have neither of those things in play right now, so I can chill on Agar for a little bit. I am going to play the Teskari Firewalker, since it's another Berserker. Make 4/4 here, and then again, ship with both. They want to trade here, A-okay with that, yep. No problemo, opponent. One target creature you control gets -2/-2, and they need black. Yeah, they're pretty far away from activating that. Alright, play an Augury Raven. I would say don't prioritize Kolvari. Rootless U. That's a pretty good one, actually. That is admittedly a pretty good card. Let's see. So this goes down to a 3-power creature if I missed it. Let's do that then. Let's attack with these. They're gonna block. Because, like, the thing is, the attack looks fine if I'm just trying to trade, basically, but now I actually just get to, like, no downside block it. Like, this was gonna go get a creature no matter what. It probably gets... I'm gonna guess it gets the worm. Yep. Ravenous Lindworm, indeed. And then let's do this. Now my opponent's just, like, under, like, a pretty metric ton of pressure. How many snow lands do you need for Sculptor? Yeah, probably 4+, but obviously the more you have, the better. Also, like I said, PSA, just be careful drafting green-based snow. Jeez, Turgid is a messed up card. Turgid is a really messed up card. I am not excited to see that one right now. So anytime I discard or sacrifice something, they just get it. That's not good for me. Oh, sure, fair enough. Snow, I am very suspect of in sealed, unless you just open a shit ton of snow lands kind of for free. Okay, so my opponent's at 10. And I'm representing 9 if they block the 4/4. That's probably worth just yeeting the 4 in. They didn't make a land drop, so we know they don't have this yet. Do I just sacrifice for the greater good here? I think I do. I think we're just getting in there. So I'm gonna activate this. Dece. Play this and pass. God, if they have a way to make me discard this Cinderheart Giant, that would be very bad for me. Nice, got him. They didn't have, yeah, like it was pretty clutch they didn't have the 6 land there for the worm. That would have made a big difference if they had. 4 snow lands, 2 sculptors. It's okay. It's okay. Like I think I played a sculptor in my sealed pool with less, but my sealed pool is also very bad. So don't necessarily take that as a ringing endorsement, shall we say. I don't think I have anything that I want to change here. Like, I could bring in the trickery, but I'm like pretty sure that that's not correct. Especially if I know my opponent's got a bunch of like green fat creatures in their deck, it just seems like you're asking for a bad time. So I think we're just gonna run it back once again. Deck honestly seems very solid. Okay. Jeez, this is a weird hand. I guess. Oh no, it doesn't even have blue. I looked at this and I was like, oh, this is a blue-red land. No, this is a mulligan. 5 lands, 5-drop, 7-drop is not what our deck's trying to do at all. Ooh, this is a really interesting hand. I'm actually not 100% sure what I'm supposed to get rid of here. I think I get rid of Hagimob. I have 2 in the deck, so it's not like I'm never going to see it again anyway. And I think this is the better 5-drop if I get to foretell it. Obviously I wish I could keep all 7, but it's a good 6. It's a good 6 for sure. It's going to be interesting to see. Like, I don't even know if I play the Raider. I think on 2, I'm honestly just going to be suspending the Doomscar Titan. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble building my sealed pool, honestly. So I don't blame you if you're feeling a little bit torn there. Sure, just 2 mana 1/3. That doesn't seem very good. I mean, it's obviously fine against like my 2/1, but I don't know. It is a changeling, so I guess like it matters if they have like other elf tribal synergies happening, which is obviously what this color is looking at doing. That's not great. I'm actually gonna cast this now and get rid of the Tormentor's Helm. I think that that's actually a great one to be able to pitch. Nice. Because now I'm back to being able to like do some stuff on curve here. I can go Craven Hulk next turn, probably. Ooh, they're casting her as Turgrid's Lantern? That doesn't seem correct to me. I'm actually just gonna sack an online permanent. I honestly don't think I care. I guess they just get to make me do this every single turn, which is like not bad, admittedly. Like it puts my hand under a lot of pressure. But yeah, let's cast the Tuscary Firewalker here. So if they make me discard again, then I suppose I get rid of the Mists of Lityara. Probably. Turgid is a hell of a card, though. Or maybe I just lose 3. You know what? Let's just lose 3 life. F it. I'll go to 15. I don't care. Rune of Flight, huh? Yeah, let's do that, actually. So essentially, lets me draw 2 cards this turn, which is pretty powerful. If they have a removal spell in response, this is pretty bad for me, but... Yeah, I mean, honestly, like... That's not the worst exchange that could have happened, I think. I'm not happy about it, obviously, but I'm not, like, miserable either. Agar looks really... Jeez. Alright, like, now we might just be dead because I don't know if I can actually beat a friggin' 6/6. God, what am I discarding here? I guess I'm discarding the Mist at this point. I think we're dead here, though. Fuck, that's not helpful. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack it up. Okay, never mind. I underestimated how powerful that Lantern is. It kind of rips your board state to shreds. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. But damn if that card isn't better than I gave it credit for. I'm gonna have to go on the record and say that I'm pretty unimpressed with Cosima so far. Yeah, like, mostly because I'm afraid of getting DMCA'd. I haven't really looked into it that much. I could definitely figure that out somehow, but like, I don't know the right playlist for lo-fi beats. Because like, James, you had to get permission for yours, right? Like, I think James used the lo-fi waifu thing, which like are good beats, but the problem is I think that those still... My god, Dak, come on. I still need permission to use those, I think. Sounds good. Sounds good. Like, honestly. What do I put back? What do I put back is the question. Like, probably just Cosima, frankly. Yeah, let's just bottom Cosima, frankly. Like, this is like a nice little curve out otherwise, so I'm good with that. Build your own stream. What do you mean by build your own stream? I'm confused. What am I missing here? Ooh, nice. Because the thing is, right, if I'm playing music, then my VODs get muted, right? Oh, sorry. Oh, I misunderstood what Alex was saying. But yes, you're not wrong about that. You definitely could do that too. No, like, that honestly sounds sweet. Like, I wish I could play music on the stream, but like the problem is if I do it, my VODs get muted, and then I can't use my VODs, and I can't upload my VODs to YouTube if that's the case, which is kind of trash. So yeah. That is essentially the entire reason why I'm not doing that. Otherwise, I just straight up would. I was going to need to get this off the board at some point, so I may as well just do this like that. Yep. No, they actually milled like 3 very good cards. What the shit? They just milled a bunch of like crap cards for them. Although I guess the Cyril's Packmate is actually a good card in their defense. Coffee, nice. All right, so next turn I'm gonna go. Pete, if you're watching right now, you're about to get an answer to whether or not you think this card is good. I mean, it's a 2/4, which is like obnoxiously like able to block like gang. Like they have like metric tons of toughness on the board right now. Like some big booties happening over there. Yeah, 2 mana 2/4 is somehow just like 4 mana 2/4 is somehow just like sitting in front of my whole squad like pretty convincingly at the moment, which is like a little bit annoying. Yeah, no attacks this turn. I get to attack with Arnie next turn along with the Hagi Mob, which is nice because I can turn Arnie into a 6-power attacker for 1 mana, which is strong. Another Packmate. My opponent's deck is good. My opponent's deck looks like a really, really good green-black deck. Land is fine. So let's go 1, 2, attack. And then I can go ping this to finish it off. Then I can... do I boast this to get more damage in? No, I'd rather just put the Cravenhawk on the board, I think. Still, that was just a straight up block, and all it cost me was, like, a couple of mana. I think that was a fine attack. I'm wondering why my opponent didn't know that the trolls could go to a creature. This is the kind of thing where it looks like it might only be able to go to face or something. I've been reasonably impressed with both so far. Like, more than I thought I would be. They're not all good abilities, but the ones that are good are, like, feel powerful for sure. Ooh, another Missilate Yara is a really good pickup here, actually. I'm not going to attack with the Liberator, because like that kind of telegraphs a trick a little bit too aggressively. I kind of want to let them make a like a chump block here. Or, no, yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't really do anything. Like, this is just a chump. But it's also not a chump, because I get to do this. Sure, you got it, dude. Top 6 cards, revealing Varragoth. Alright, take action. And then kill your thing? Sure. I don't know if that was a good deal for my opponent, but it is a thing that they did. Also, notably, Varragoth, not very impressive when I've got the Missilate Yara. Like, now I actually just get to go in there. I wonder what they name. Demon or Rogue, I guess, if they're planning on playing. Yeah, they're just naming Rogue, sure. Seems fine, so they get a 3-3 here. But now we get to just kind of attack again and like put them under a ton of pressure. Oh, then they're naming green after the Shimmer Drift Veil. It's funny, like they named green before the Veil actually came into play, so I was just like, what's green? Why green? Ooh, another Craven Hulk is also not a bad one. Yeah, let's go to combat. Ship with these two. Sure. And sure. So the question is, do I want to which creature of these two do I want to save? I think the answer is the Arnie, actually. Based on how this plays out. So it's -3, -0. This. Then these trade. And then I get to play another Craven Hulk. And kind of put them back in the same position, but they have no creatures left. This card is just really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just huge. A 4-mana 4/4. Like, who cares if it can't block? I'm not blocking. What's blocking? Yeah, like, this card is probably the closest good boaster for EDH, but even then, I'm just really not sold on it. What just happened? Oh, they took down my... Oh, hello. That's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, they can obviously just squad block, but, like, whatever. Get him. Okay. Take 5? Is taking 5 really worth getting my Arnie off the board? That seems loose, but you do you, opponent. Alright. Could pause it here. What does this mean? What is this? Skull Raid. Okay, so they get the draw too? Yeah, that is why Skull Raid is a better card than it looks like at face value. Because the fact that your discard, like your Mind Rot spell, isn't just straight up a brick in the late game is really powerful. Speaking of bricks, that one is a bit of a brick for me, unfortunately. Sure. Go to 1. Rally the ranks? Yeah, pretty good. Are you gonna play?
What?
You gonna play something?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Turgrid. Like, very good card, scary card. Not good enough here, though. Nice. And we are 2-0. We are 2-0. And I just noticed we are actually only 4 subs away from another emote slot. It's kind of hype. Means I probably have to start thinking about what I want that to be. Kind of gas, indeed. Kind of gas, indeed. I owe a lot of that to James's sub bomb from the other day, where he just randomly gifted, like, he subbed and then gifted 5 subs, which was, like, very silly. Which also means I'm not expecting those subs necessarily to renew, because a lot of them may not have subbed of their own accord. But, that being said, still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Alright, let's play first. Hand is fine. Obviously, I need some lands pretty bad, but I do get to play the Omen Keel, which means as long as I draw... wow, I just had a stroke. As long as I draw even one more land, then I can play the Firewalker to crew that, and that should be able to find me further lands, hopefully. I don't know what the next emote is. That's the thing. It might be something along the lines... It might be something like Watt related. Somebody was saying that, oh, what was it earlier? Damn, I already forgot the good gear from earlier. Somebody had a suggestion from earlier and I forgot it. I meant to put it on my sticky and then I forgot. It was something about lines of like regret or something like that. Rewarded, that's what it was. I knew it was an R word. That's exactly what it was. Rewarded. You know what? I'm gonna put that on the sticky right now, just so I don't forget again. Yeah, so those are, it's probably gonna be one of those two potentially. Ooh, nice. They actually tapped out. Ooh, and I get to actually play an Agar here instead. That's pretty good. So let's crew the Omen Keel. Alright, this is my first time actually connecting with the Omen Keel. That's kind of cool. Alright, just exiled a bunch of their cards. Jeez, I exiled some like decent ones, especially Savella. This card is scary. This card is basically just fixed Golos. And it, like, which, like, might be more of a testament to how good Golos is than how good it is, but, like, it's basically an uncommon Golos for limited purposes, which is, like, very scary. Scary Firewalker, sure. Alright. Well, let's give my opponent a dilemma, at least. Crew the Omen Keel up. Do that. And now we can just send with both. And they have to decide which they want to trade with. Hey, welcome back, Cam. Welcome back. We're doing good. We 3-0'd our first draft with that white-black deck. You can check that out. You can check the deck out in the Hall of Fame channel, and then I'll be putting the VOD up for that one later. Probably not later today. Probably tomorrow. Realistically, I'm gonna be very tired at the end of the day, I suspect. Ooh, that's actually a really nice draw. Like a really good draw. So I get to attack with both here. And then whichever one they block, well, whatever they do. If they don't block, I won't bother Misting, but if they do, then I get the Mystical Yara and still get the Teskiri Firewalker going. Alright. And then with any luck, the Firewalker shows me a land. You know what? I'm actually extremely okay with that, because I did not want to draw a 7-drop. Okay, you were there, yes. And then we're 2-0 with this sort of red-blue aggro deck. Red-blue thick boys, basically. Ooh, that's not bad. Luckily my Agar survives there, though. So they need a follow-up play. Wow, they are many different colors. They are white, black, blue, white, black, red, green. So far. Though this is possibly just a red snow source that happens to have white on it, depending. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good with this. I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying not drawing any freaking lands. But, considering we haven't drawn more than 3 lands, my opponent's at 5 right now. So, like, I guess we're doing okay. Hey, DC. DC, how's it going, buddy? Don't like that one. Don't like that one. Alright. What do we do about this? The good news is this thing basically has Defender right now. Which works for me. The bad news is this has absolutely stalled out my attack. So there is that. Saskia, a lot of people thought Saskia might be on this plane. Which is not to say that she isn't actually from this plane, but a lot of people thought she might be. Because there's some Viking mythology thing happening there. She is a warrior, which is like relevant. All right, take these, Cam. Enjoy the Apex. Raiders Carve, sure thing. Volatile Fjord, you say. All right. Giant Wizard or Spell. So I can play the Basalt Ravager, just 3 my opponent to the Dome. That actually doesn't seem bad. Yeah, let's do that. It's another 4-power creature on the board, too. It's going to go to the dome. Okay. Okay. Sadly, attacks here still remain somewhat ineffective. But, like, we got just a chain of Hagi mobs coming, so, like, it's not going to get a lot better. Yeah, we are actually undefeated then, technically speaking. I suppose that's true. We are very much defeated and sealed, for what it's worth, but we are undefeated in draft thus far. Ooh. So, like, on board, my opponent is dead. So I think I'm just going to swing for the fences here and, like, see what happens. So if they have a removal spell, how bad is this for us? Then they only go to 2. I think because of the Hagi Mob and the Tormentor's Helm in our hand, that's not the worst thing in the world. What do we think, Chad? Do we just go for it? I kind of think we do. Because putting them to 2... I guess if they block, then they go to 3. Yeah, let's plunge. My opponent almost certainly has a removal spell, which I'm a little bit monk-ass about, but I think that's going to be fine. I think this is going to be fine. There's a few ways this could go badly for us, but I think not going for lethal just gives them more time to do stuff. Yeah, we have a lot of gas left. Okay, they're just off it. Nice. That's the draft then. Or no, wait, is it not? Oh, I guess I saw the pip appear at the bottom, but I guess it appeared as they conceded. I thought it was like the pip was already there. I was like, I don't remember playing another round, but whatever. Okay, never mind. Not the draft then. Don't go anywhere. But game 1 to us, which is nice. So what did we see out of them? Just like random fat stuff, basically. Like red, green, primarily. Does this mean I want to change anything? Like, this is almost tempting because of how greedy their mana looks, but I'm not trying to put that card in my deck. Let's be real. This still doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. This is funny, but doesn't do anything. Yeah, we're just going to ship it back. As good as our deck is, the downside, the only bad thing about this deck is that it doesn't have much of a sideboard to speak of, which is unfortunate considering we are playing best of 3, but our main deck has thus far been very powerful, so I'm not super complaining about that. This decision can't be that hard for you, opponent. Do you want to play first or second? The answer is probably first. Click the first button. Good, you figured it out. We're shipping this one. This one is not good. This one is fine. Biggest question on this one is just what do I get rid of? I honestly think it's probably just Rune of Flight, which sort of feels bad because it cantrips, but I'm not likely to have anything to cast this on for a long time. Like, I could cast it on a land, but that's so bad. I mean, you're not wrong about that either, Kiza. Yes, we're going to keep this 6, and we're going to ship the Rune, I think. The plan is going to be to foretell the Augury Raven on 2, and then now cast the Scary Firewalker on 3. And then, I guess, probably have a Raven plus Mists available on 4. Welcome back, Project. What's good is we're doing pretty well in draft so far. We 3-0'd our first draft and are so far 2-0 playing match point in this draft. So yeah, you could say things are going pretty decent. So I was going to play the Firewalker, but once again, I think I'm just going to play the Pretender naming Berserker again. New set so far has been fun. Raid, not Raid, I keep calling it Raid because it feels like Raid. Boast has been better than I thought it would be. And Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. All right, so we're gonna go Pretender here. I don't know about OP. I still don't think OP, but when you get those triggers off, it feels good. I will not deny that. Boast Shadow Legends. That's actually very funny. And then Fortell has been pretty good too so far. Like I really like the ability to get double spell turns on later turns. Even for the ones where you're just sort of trading the half and half, it's been pretty good. When is the raid spell? Oh my god. No, I refuse. Like, God, I don't know. Maybe I'm poor enough, maybe I'm cheap enough that I might take it. But like I feel like I would just be like compromising so much to just randomly play Raid Shadow Legends on stream. I don't know. It just feels dirty. It would just feel so dirty. Ooh, also a Berserker? Wow, I just low-key Berserker Tribal. Kind of into it. So if my opponent blocks with the spider, and I have pretty strong inclination that they're going to... Actually, hang on a tick. What if I just play the stupid bird? Now let's attack. Let's attack. Just get the dumb spider off the board. So just do this. If they have the hexproof enchant or trick, I'd be pretty sad, but they did not, so we're okay. I'll take another 3 from Packmate here, assuming that's what my opponent's trying to do. No blocks. Project Sub. Oh, wait. Hang on. What? Wait, what just happened? Oh, this is an artifact. Goddamn. That's kind of hype, actually. Jeez, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Damn. That was a little unfortunate. I was like so confused as to what happened there. Because I'm like, but yeah, no, that works. That does work. Let's get the Tuscary Firewalker and the Augury Raven out. And then I can't even, like, this being a 1-3 is, like, surprisingly relevant. Yeah, I started a message project. I will do that basically next time I take a, like a water fill-up break or whatever. I did forget last time, but no worries. Ugh, that's ugly. That's ugly. Maybe I should have played the Haggy Mob, but couldn't have known that was coming. Wait, I could have, because I saw them cast it last time too, I think. A lot of creatures in exile right now, goddamn. They're not sure if they want to attack, though. That's funny. I wouldn't block if they did. Suspect attack. Extremely suspect attack. I guess they don't want to trade their wolf for my bird. Again, joke's on them. I was not doing that regardless, but I guess they were worried about that particular trade for whatever reason. Ooh, yikes. Draugr Necromancer is not the card you like to see. So if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead with an ice counter on it. So basically, fingers crossed they don't have a lot of removal left. Big yikes. Big yikes. That's a good card. Alright, that's not removal. That's not removal. Well, we know what the Black Splash is for, at least now. Draugr Necromancer is a very powerful card. They discarded the land, sure. I will absolutely take Forfeit. F! Oh, that's really annoying. Yep. That's really annoying. Alright, well, let's attack. The Mists makes this, like, a reasonably fair, like, okay attack, as long as they don't just, like, put everything in front of the bus. Oh, they really didn't put everything in front of the bus there. Okay. So then I'm just going to go -3, -0 on this. And then king. This one. And let's actually deal lethal. Wait. Oh, I misassigned blockers. Damn it. That was stupid. Damn it, I absolutely misassigned blockers there. That sucks. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but that is annoying. Warlord Outrider into Augury Raven. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to win, I think. My opponent's got some cards going. Having stolen my Raven there is very powerful. That also not looking great right now, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're just going to chill here. If I attack... What happens if I attack? Man, this is so bad. This is really bad. They have enough to do the troll land? They do. They definitely do, don't they? Yeah, if they do it, I'm probably just going to concede. I'm going to let them see it, but I will concede if they blow that up, because I needed that to win the game, I think. Yes, 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 opponent. Just do the thing. Do the thing. Yes. Alright, good job, opponent. Figured it out. The troll land is obscene. The troll land is obscene in Limited. Like, having a land that just is a 4/4 trample that blows up an opponent's land, often another spell land, is just very powerful. Yeah, damn. Alright. Get wrecked, me. Game 3, I guess. Game 3. DC says hi. Why you look so unimpressed?
I'm gonna make a TikTok saying, "Tell me you're 30" without telling me you're 30. Look at me. I've got a heat pack, like, connected to my chair. I don't know if you guys can see that. I've got a neck heat pack because I'm also experiencing neck issues. And I got tea and water and chapstick.
30s. It's peak living. Noah just says that just sounds like you're all set. Jesus. Surround me in heat packs, please.
Ask them if anyone plays Fallout 76.
I mean, they heard you ask, so.
Well, that's what I'm playing.
This looks like a nice little curve out hand. I'm a fan. Pizza's pro tip: do literally anything else. So make of that what you will. People are not enjoying Fallout 76 in the chat. Sal, if you're gonna ask questions and then want answers, you need to like not plug your head. What's that? Yeah, the chat basically says choose literally anything else to do.
Why?
I don't know. It's not a good game. Val's a very big Bethesda fangirl, to be fair, so like it was gonna be good enough at least for that.
Why do people think Skyrim's better? Or do they not even like Skyrim? If they don't like Skyrim, then yeah, so.
It's not a bad game, but it's kind of a bad game. My wife is also addicted to TikTok, so I feel you. Do I just like not find a third land? That would be very unfortunate for them. Very unfortunate indeed. Wow, they just didn't. They had to disc. They had... First of all, why are you playing this in your deck, opponent? Like, you brought that onto yourself. But So I could play the Arnie here and attack for 4, but then they would probably just block that with the Packmate. Whereas if I just attack with the Berserker here, I may have to make a choice. Yeah, like they were basically like more or less locked in to block anything here because of how behind they are right now. So I think going Raven here and then Arnie next turn is still fine. They're playing it so they have something to discard. Arnie, yeah. Oh yeah, there are in fact 2 Arnie cards, which is sort of funny. This costs 3 to activate. Whatever, I'll trade the Fearless Liberator if they want me to. If they want to, that seems like a very fair trade-off. Yeah, you got it, opponent. Right, seems fine. So my opponent still just has nothing going on. I have 2 3/3s and they're at 8. And I can virtually put them to 1 because this can become a 4/3. To Scary Firewalker is fine. Once again, this is basically just a glorified chump blocker for them, unfortunately. Yep. And then we're going to play Giant's Amulet and pay the kicker. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. The kicker requires blue. I didn't realize that. Oh well. Let's just make our flyer hexproof. That's, of course, what I meant to do. I meant to do that the whole time. Right? You can't prove I didn't. You cannot boast more than once per turn. That is like the power limiter on it. If you could boast multiple times, some of those boast cards would get very silly if you could do it multiple times. Like if I could just do this and just spend a mana like any number of times to like just draw a bunch of cards, basically, like good lord. Okay. Move this over. We're gonna bounce there. Let's activate in case I find like Run Amok or something. Basalt Ravager. Sadly, I don't get to cast that one, and it going to exile is a little unfortunate for me. Getting punished for putting it on the Augury Raven there, without a doubt. I was also probably supposed to move it over, to be honest, because now they're just dead to the Augury Raven. Posture check and hydrate, thank you. Oh, did you want to redeem your French girl? No, I've still got that one in the bank for you. Nice. All right, 3-0 again. 3-0 again. 2 drafts up, 2 drafts down. You love to see it.